How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the Rob Seymour Bikes YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Rob. This is my YouTube channel. Normally I'm working on bikes, riding bikes, but today I'm actually going to talk to you about one of my other hobbies, which would be this Losi 8 2.0 EU buggy. Fair bit to talk about with this. Going to try to do my best because how it looks now is not how it was when I bought it. So let's start this video and go from there. So now we're going to take the body off, show you guys the inside of this Losi 2.0 EU electric conversion buggy. This top shell here is actually kind of broken. I tried to strip the paint out of it and I ended up ruining a lot of the plastic, so I did have to fix it. And it has been broken a few times because the wheels do catch. So it's, kind of rough, but for what I'm doing, it works. So getting inside of this buggy, we have the Castle Sidewinder 8th scale setup in here, right there, running to that lovely Castle motor. Pulling in 2200 kV. There we are, pulling 2200 kV. This buggy is currently set up running 4S with 2 Venom batteries that I install in here and hook up there. Now, when I got this thing, this motor was actually on the other side in there. I modified and swapped this plate right there to fit this direction. If you look closely, you'll actually see that these screws are actually kind of on the wrong side of the plate. They don't recess in, so my tolerance between that gear is kind of close. Other than that modification of flipping that plate and tapping the screw holes and everything like that, this buggy, when I bought it, did not have these side plates. This ESC was strapped up top of here, and these posts had extensions on it which raised the body up. So this thing looked kind of crazy. Also, when I got this buggy, it did not come with these tires. Now, these tires are probably too big. They're probably too big. I did also buy wheel extenders. Oh, it's going to be hard to show these. Wheel extenders almost immediately. However, they do have a 2.5 pin, which if you tighten down will crush that bearing. Ask me how I know. So right now I kind of have them, I don't know if I'll take it apart and show you guys, but I kind of have them loose and held on by an O-ring and that tape that you saw, but it ends up working. The wing is kind of cracked. I need to get a new one of those. Like I was saying though, I also do need a new body because this one's kind of rough. Now, why is there a cut up there, you might ask? Well, like I was saying, I bought these axle adapters and they tighten against the bearings. When they tighten against the bearings, they cause a little bit too much friction in the system. And this thing gets really, 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 really hot. So when this was still up here, and I was using the original transmitter, which I think this still works, but it might be fried. I had cut that slit to allow air in where I had a can angle the air straight down on top of this ESC. Now you might be asking, why is there no fan? I didn't really mention, I guess, but I did buy this thing used, so it didn't kind of come as a full car. I mean, it was working, but I had to do a lot of wiring and stuff. You might notice this kind of randomness with some some glue. This is actually way better than it was when I got it. I couldn't use it when I got it for a little while. I do need to replace that, but it is what it is. So yeah, like I was saying, why is there no fan on the ESC? Well, lucky for me, I did go out and buy one so that I can put it on there. But currently it's winter, so I don't want to put it on there because I don't want to just fill it full of snow while I don't have to. Now, another cool thing that I bought was this little thing right here. If I can turn it around and show you guys properly. It's not going to focus probably. So this is a Castle Link, which allows me to do some programming on this without having to do it through the remote settings and beeps and menus like that. This is the transmitter that I got with the car and had been using for a while until something got weird. So I swapped over to my drift car transmitter, which is right there, and it's been working just fine. But I do have an issue with trying to set certain things. I'm not quite sure how to set the range on the wheels. Might not be able to tell right now, but I'm not great for light. That is really close. Like often hits. If you get some squish in there, yeah, it's touching. That's why the body is all broken like that. And why these things actually snapped out as well, because it hits the body on here and just launches it into the air. I did just yesterday go and reset all of these to the factory specs. Like I was saying, this is a Losi 2.0 EU electric conversion buggy, so this one was nitro at one point in time, at least as far as I know. And as far as I know, this thing has just been a basher. So I've done a lot to this buggy. Like I've said, I've done the motor swap around. I've changed the position of this ESC, which is currently held on by Velcro. I know you should use double-sided tape, but I wanted to test it there before I, fully dropped it in. This is also held on by Velcro currently. There is this zip tie just because it was a little loose. The reason I did that was so that I can kind of swap them between the two RC cars because, like I said, the other one died. This buggy did come with buggy wheels, which are a little bit smaller than the ones I'm using now. I don't really mind the ones I'm using. I wouldn't mind using these. These still hit the body, so, whatever. But, as you might be able to tell, this one is dead. It's one of the first days I actually had this thing going, it blew up. It's pretty worn out anyway. So I either need to get some new tires for this or just get some normal traditional buggy wheels so I can take these spacers off and put the original axle back on there. You might be wondering, what weight shock oil do I have? What weight diff oil, shock oil, etc.? Well, the shocks, I don't know. These are pretty stiff. Back ones are springy. I did tighten these up a fair bit because I was getting a lot of catwalking and ballooning of the front wheels. So I've also put grease in this center diff, which I need to change out at some point for some better grease. There is grease in that front diff, which obviously you can't see it's in there. And I believe there's just like oil of some kind in this back diff. Ideal? No, but for what I'm doing right now, which is honestly just bashing around in the snow, it's fine. Even these wheels, if I was bashing around in the snow, would not be the best. These are okay, but they have a rough time. I do need to like band them or something so that they don't balloon, so I can get this thing cooking. But for the meantime, it works. It's fun. I enjoy it, even though it's kind of disheveled. So what are my future plans with this buggy? I don't really know. The thing's just fun. I'd like to maybe get another pinion and another spur gear and try to get it going a little faster. I do have some smooth tires on the way, which would be kind of nice to go on the road. Probably not going to be that good off-road right now. I'd like to get a new body, a new wing, and get proper oils for it. Maybe race it? I don't know. Maybe eventually get a new remote and receiver, or transmitter and receiver, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, for now, it's fun just to bash it around, so enjoy these clips. Thank you all for getting to the end of this video. If you really like that Losi buggy, let me know and I'll make more videos on it. If you wouldn't mind, please go down there, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. Go follow me on Instagram at RobSeymourBikes, where you can find more content about this RC or me biking. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye.